Alright. Let's do this. We are finishing the game. Yeah. Very tired today. Imagine that. Imagine that I'm very tired today. It's almost as if I'm very tired every day. I couldn't fall asleep last night, partly of my own design. So I only got 5 hours sleep? It was less than 6, for sure. So that part of my life is very unfortunate.
Love this bit.
Well, whatever, we're here now. But it does mean I'll probably want to end the stream early tonight. Not like early, like maybe half an hour early. We shall see. So I did, when I looked at the quest last night, just to see how many that there were left to determine whether I was going to finish the game today or yesterday. There was a slight spoiler where it's like, get the best ending with all this stuff. And I was like, there's multiple endings. I had no idea. I can't imagine that, like, the end changes much. There's just like an aspect that changes.
Machines or bandits try to get past me, they'll have a fight.
I have separate saves if I want to, like, do that. So.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants.
I'm totally down to just finish the story.
Move along.
It's not like I have more, like, gear to get. I don't really need any more skill points to level up more.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. The Eclipse will attack soon, from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Here's my problem with the Spire.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
It's never
and have
really
the city guard fortify the
mentioned.
western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite.
I assume I've seen it from a distance. And that's like what you can see of the city from a distance.
Allow me to apologize
I don't
for my
think it's ever been
behavior
mentioned
before.
in the main story. I'm sure it's in some of the background lore.
After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Yeah. So, like, those are just towers. You'd think I'd see the Spire from here. Maybe I don't actually know what it is. Maybe it's not actually a Spire. Maybe it's just a name.
No, I'm awake and alert.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Okay. Visit both defense sites optional, rest. Okay. I guess I'll see the spire. This is the ridge. Oh, I have been up here. I've never had any reason to go here, but I have been up here. Wasn't there a third one? Oh, no. Ah, no. Oh. Alright, so we have 2 repaired files. Just wrapped inspection of Gaia Prime's site. Construction is well underway. Reactor installed. Plans for control room remind me of Starship bridges on those cheesy old SF vids. Living spaces for Alpha is already completed. Prefab modules. Fingers crossed we never have to seal ourselves in here. Not that Elysium sounds much better. Spent last week at the Bryce site, designing ZD project labs, drawing up protocols. The base we're repurposing was huge. Plenty of room for workspaces and residence blocks. The work crew is already set up my office/lab. I'm not a fan of the glass wall. Guess Murray's intention was to ensconce me as all-seeing presence. Opposite effect, makes me feel watched. On display, tempted to paint it over. HADES recorded his presentation yesterday, suitably bleak. Scheduled to record mine Friday. Soon as reception lounge, holo theaters, and first residence block at ZD site are finished, we'll start processing the candidates being held outside Tucson. 27 already. Extraction teams prioritizing Pacific Rim and Aussie candidates. How scared and confused they must be, snatched off the street, carted across the world, held in cells. Here's hoping they understand once they see the big picture. Want to catch a few hours sleep here, then fly back to the ZD site. Harris promised delivery of QB lattices by noon, except Mark 1 will take 2 weeks to machine, assemble, and test. I aim to launch Gaia at 0.6 T grounding. From there, I'll spin her up past a 1.0 T. Wondering how long it'll take to break the 1.38 T record. MIE can go hang. Sleep. Last time I visited Prime was November of last year. Months since have been a blur. Flew out last night to oversee installation of the central armature and the master override. You're welcome, Ted. Which was completed by over 30, so I decided to grab a few hours sleep before heading back to ZD. Called Gaia before I bedded down, ostensibly to update her on the site plan. But the truth is I missed her. I've developed a habit of speaking to her before I sleep. Seems to be the only thing that calms me these days. Spoke to a message from Oswald. The Odyssey launched yesterday, so terrestrial life's chances of survival has doubled. Why then do I feel so uneasy? I just keep wondering what kind of world Far Zenith will create if the ship reaches its destination so many decades from now. And I worry about that alpha build of Apollo. So much knowledge, so few restraints, and no failsafes. How will they avoid repeating our mistakes? What's to stop them from playing God? Forwarded the Odyssey message to the alphas. Naoto replied in less than a minute with a poem, of course. Poem, of course. The Building of the Ship by Longfellow. It's a long, alright. Oh, it's long, alright. I didn't read all of it, but it seems to be launching a ship rather than building one. This stands out, or couplet or whatever, leapt out at me. Humanity with all its fears, with all its hopes of future years, is hanging breathless on thy fate. Yeah, Odyssey and Zero Dawn both. Speaking of which, I should get back to ZD. I guess I should stop by Noto's lab and check on Demeter's progress, too. If I can get out of there without a volume of Tennyson pressed into my hands, I'll get myself lucky. Till next time. Is there another one? How many damage were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
The enemy is coming. Soon.
That's the one I already read. Game.
Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
Oh. I got the trophy, so I'll at least hand that in. I don't remember who exactly I was supposed to talk to.
Where's Talana? Maybe upstairs.
Hey, I heard you became a thrush. Congratulations. I've given you everything I have here. Happy hunting.
I can't believe I missed this. Bylaws of the Lodge. Holy shit, I'm not reading that. That's like an end user agreement. No fucking way. I have legit read one of those. Well, I've read a few of those before,
No
like
cease
thoroughly
either.
through.
Maybe Lygan knows where they are.
Not another siege. Please, not again.
Wait, who's Lygan?
No.
How is that not lootable? I suppose I could just like activate. I'll just activate the quest.
Rally Carter.
Ah,
You have trophies? I can hang on to them until the Sunhawk returns.
Where are Assis and Talana?
Assis received word about Red Maw and rushed out. Talana found out a short time later and had to follow.
They both went alone?
Assis left without his thrush. Talana did as well. Though I saw some outlanders follow after her.
I wouldn't put it past Assis to try something underhanded to get the kill. Where have they gone? I have to help if I can.
You might be right. They've gone southeast, headed for the spear shafts. You'd better hurry.
fortunately. A siege will occur to interrupt this. Oh, I still got experience, though.
The west? The jewel?
They're about to attack. The roof. Get out of the streets.
I probably could have just fast traveled. In fact, I could still just do that. I don't know why I'm manually running through the city.
Huh. So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more of you.
More of me.
Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Do all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Very well struck.
Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heap. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Marat asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then.
Okay. I didn't fully read the instructions there. I was kind of just like, oh, this looks cool as shit, and then it blew me up.
Huh.
Vic, do all awesome.
Inopportune. Petra Ford. Marat asked me.
Can I try one?
Every.
That's cool as shit. Alright, I can't talk to her again.
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
The Sun
I like
King's going
Teb.
Too soft. Too much Oseram
Teb's a good
influence in
guy.
the palace. What's he thinking?
If he
letting
dies,
her
I'm going to
off?
be fucking
Don't
pissed.
look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I don't get involved in politics.
Yeah, so like, I've seen the Spire before, but no, at no point
An Oseram
has
tries
its
to kill the
real
Sun King, and
significance
Nora
really been
saves his
pointed
life.
out
I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see it.
before this. Or if they did, they didn't really stress it, and then I just kind of like forgot it existed. Which, if it's gonna be the main focal point of a final climax, you should probably know what the
And
fuck
one
you're
of
defending.
these.
Or at least have an idea of what it is before they're like, oh, Hades wants it. It's suppressing some shit. And he's gonna unsuppress the shit. Wait, who is this?
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army. Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
Yeah, I feel like you could easily go through this game not having seen... I guess it'd be hard not to see the Spire. You would see it at least once, but like... You'd see it, you'd never hear anything about it, and then suddenly at the end of the game, it's like, oh, we have to defend it. It's a minor, very minor... I would call that a failing of storytelling, but... It's very minor. I just feel the need to... When I'm tired, I can't think of any. I can only ever think of criticisms when I'm tired. So I'm just like, well, what's gone wrong here? Like,
it rises taller than the highest tree.
These Karja in their frilled armor look like turkeys. But there are so many. And now we are so few.
Wait, where is
They are
the
not our
spire now?
foe. Not this time.
Quiet now. She comes.
The Anointed.
Oh, it's right there.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Okay, I can't talk to anyone else. I wonder how many, like, allies are not here.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says.
You say it like it's the last time.
You say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
Alright, if he dies, I'm going to be pissed. There are a bunch of people. Well, if Sona dies, I won't be pissed. But I don't think Sona would die.
So
She seems like invincible.
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Karja. Karja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Karja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys dressed like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
And let's not get cocky, boys. Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
I wonder if we can fail.
Big.
That would be amazing.
It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian.
I really hope there's more than
We're
4
here
of
for
them.
you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
Oh! Halloween. Travis came by trick-or-treating dressed up like me. Should have seen that coming. I gave him a half-eaten packet of dandy wafers as a treat and kicked him out. But not before he invited me to some kind of Italian horror extravaganza he organized for ZD staff. Seriously, as though there isn't enough horror in the world already. Anyway, I was already scheduled to fly out here to G Prime for final inspections with Harris and the President's delegation. Ted was here too, and he was not looking good. Kept fidgeting, couldn't seem to look me in the face without blinking. I was relieved when he boarded his vert and flew back to Thebes. Though I guess I shouldn't complain. If he wants to build himself a deluxe shelter to ride out the apocalypse, let him. Keeps him out of Elysium and away from me. Harris stuck around long enough to give me a detailed briefing on the strategic situation. Basically, we've entered the terminal phase, as though the color of the sky when I was flying over here wasn't clue enough. Another 2 or 3 weeks and the atmosphere won't be breathable. The last vestiges of European and West African civ brigades are trapped with their backs against the Atlantic. The swarm that scuttled across Antarctica is crossing the Straits of Magellan, about to start its death crawl up South America towards the Amazon. All the work we did to reconstitute the rainforest, and it comes to this. And advanced elements of the Pacific swarms are already skirmishing with units on the Kalmar seawall. The noose is tightening. Projections show we can still finish in time, but the margin of error is plus or minus 10 days, not a good spread. If the plague breaks through ahead of schedule, well, it just can't. I will not let that happen. Enough writing, I need to get back to Zero Dawn. Missed half hour. I didn't miss much. Just prepping and talk. It's been, what, 43 hours since Harris warned me? Said collapse of the eastern line was imminent, swarms launching some kind of pincer maneuver versus the Wichita salient. 5 or 6 days more, and I think Gaia could have launched without our help. I really do. We had to scramble. ZD became a madhouse. Absolute bedlam. Every team rushing to stabilize code and lock it down as Gammas got evacuated, then Betas. Once Gaia was on her way, I gathered the Alphas together to give them the bad news. Felt like I was going to throw up, but they already knew, of course. They knew the work wasn't really finished. Close, but not quite there. Still tests to run, kinks to smooth, work to do, so they accepted it. No Elysium for us. We'll spend the rest of our lives here testing and polishing each subordinate function to perfection. Guess that's what you get when you recruit a bunch of obsessive perfectionists. Managed not to cry until I got back to my office. So here we are, setting up Gaia Prime. And yeah, such a close thing. Makes me feel nauseated all over again when I contemplate how the fate of life could hinge on coincidence. If I'd never proposed the Lightkeeper protocol, there never would have been living spaces constructed here. If I'd abandoned the protocol sooner, the necessary life support systems never would have been installed. If. At least we won't have to endure the creepiness of raising and training clones of ourselves. The genetic material was never processed out of the cradle sites, so it's not even possible. For which I'm glad. I really want to spend time around a young Travis Tate raised by Travis Tate. No, it'll be up to us to perfect Gaia, one generation only. Update, that was General Harris. The salient has collapsed. USRC expects to be overrun in 2 days, which gives us 72 hours at best to lock down and seal up. Buried alive for life's sake. I'll go tell the others. Alright, and then all that's left is this damaged Gaia log. Gaia log! Yeah. That's the same one I just read, game.
Boland's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Yes, many things. No, I have a double save. It's fine. If I really want to like go back, I have a separate save for it. Unless the game just like auto saves them all. That would be so dumb. Can't wait for some weird nightmare.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you?
She is the weight.
How did you, Rost? After you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Did I get that Cross World War twice? Ten times. Now level 80. I will now one-shot everything that comes our way. If only my damage actually increased with levels, that'd be kind of nice.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not wood smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns!
Yeah, that's bad.
Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out. No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
Well, I guess he had to make an appearance. I kind of forgot he existed. Like always.
Should've fought me in the sun ring then.
Why do you fight?
Ooh! I was kind of hoping that would actually hit.
Accept it. Accept it.
Taking your gun! As soon as I kill this one.
Only endless night awaits you.
He's stuck on the gun. Everything's fine.
Meridian must run red, cleansed.
How did they not do anything? Oh, what he's doing? Or whatever.
If the Deathbringers keep firing, this bridge will go.
Okay, he's like immune to fire. Oh! Oh! What? How did he just go through it? Why do you jump there? What? That's nonsensical.
Bridge can't take much more of this.
Alright, well, that's done. Fire. 95%, fuck you. I take no damage.
It's giving way!
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down!
I am chosen. You came from nothing.
I can freeze him.
Damn it.
I'm not gonna be able to fire fast enough.
He's quick.
You will die on nothing. A savage cannot understand.
Oh, I was hoping to hit his face.
destiny.
What? That went right through his body?
Blocked again. He's quick.
Oh.
I'm chosen. This was not.
Yo, my new
meant
spear looks
to
dope.
be.
None of this was meant to be, Helis. You made it happen. Followed your orders, butchered so many, and for what? To die on your knees, used like a pawn by a power you don't even understand?
You pity me?
Turn your face to the sun.
That was nice and quick. And load his corpse. I don't really need to keep looting. I guess for some of them might have potions. Yeah, potions.
That'll keep my stomach quiet.
All right, I'm all full up. Better mods, maybe. Eh. I could look, but we're busy like saving the world here, so. Well, I see one.
Meridian, hold the line.
Where do you need me?
Take up a cannon on the platforms.
God, this cannon's so cool. Really hard to turn, though. Okay, I need to aim a little higher.
It fires on Eudora.
Nice. Oh yeah, I do have more skill points. Not that they'll do anything.
Incoming. Gotta drop it and move.
Drop it and move. Oh shit, he actually broke my cover. Taking lots of damage. I want to go down. Is there a lot more? Am I missing something? Yo, that actually hit. Goddamn tree! Cool that you can break the tree though. Right there. Alright, let's try taking that out first. What? Just out of nowhere. What is this bullshit?
Here it comes. Better move.
No, my cover. This is really all about just learning the arc of the weapon. I really just want to get rid of that. It's gonna keep shooting out massive volleys. Oh, one more. No. No. I refuse. I may have blown up my allies. Don't care. There's more. I'm gonna go over here because there's slightly more cover. Oh, this is free. Oh no, never mind. That's just what it has. Sure. This is a fun cannon to use. Very fun cannon to use.
But be wary.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
What exactly am I preparing? So just grab some medicine.
Raise arms again. West.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of boxes and shit behind me.
Full already.
I am full already. Did I blow up my own cover? I may have.
That hurt it.
Oh, fuck. I didn't even notice.
They're gonna be here when that hits.
Everything is very loud.
Gotta get to another platform.
Including me. Direct hit.
Now it's mad. Time to go.
Level up.
From the sky.
Oh fuck, not the sky. Oh, I knew that would miss. I see nothing. What are you aiming at? Ah.
Time to go.
No, not far enough. Run it, Stormbird!
Gotta get to another platform. It's taking a shot at me.
Okay. Oh, that's a nice. It's very loud. Let's put this on. Skills. I can silently kill leaders. Yay. Where the fuck did it go? I had a feeling that was coming. I can't fucking see anything. If you miss that Stormbird, it gets on you. You're just fucking dead. Like, there's no way.
A lull in the attack. Lower your arms, but be wary.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Raise arms again, west.
All right.
Don't want to be here when that hits.
Okay.
Incoming. Gotta drop it and move.
higher, I think. Or lower? Oh, a little lower. Oh, I fucking let go.
Here it comes. Better move.
I don't know what happened, but reloading kind of killed the music. Which is a little unfortunate. It was pretty good music.
From the sky!
I know the Stormboard, like,
By the sun! All shadows!
it spawns over there.
Deathbringer fire! It's coming!
I don't even know if I'm hit. Oh, okay, I'm hitting it. What the fuck? Alright.
Gotta get to another platform.
Okay. I'm not standing here anymore. Fuck! Keep spamming the E. Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna die.
Cover from the Deathbringer!
Take cover, there is none left. I really just need to kill this fucking thing. Oh. Where did it land?
Fire on your platform!
Alright, you a cover still. Kinda. Give me your gun. Yeah, he doesn't have any. Doesn't seem to know what to do, though. Oh.
Incoming!
Yeah, they're definitely, yeah, they're not as good as I am. But who is?
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Tab?
By all mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go.
What do you mean 5 HP? I don't know if I need this fire resist, but I'm gonna have it on. At least selected.
Gotta press
I'll press on to more loot. Should probably make it some arrows. Should I even bother? Probably shouldn't even bother.
The sun's message to you.
Yeah, I don't really need the potion. I don't think I'm wearing it right now though.
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Oh, that's what's her face.
I will answer your challenge. My strength is not yet spent. I earned it by
Maybe I should have helped her? I don't know.
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
They're just chilling out under the ground right there. Maybe people you help out to kind of help you in the fight. Yeah, probably. There's definitely like more allies I could have helped out in side quests. It's fine.
If Hades has started the signal, it must have gotten through the defenses. Lenora, Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
I'll be surprised if I don't have to fight anything on this climb up.
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be.
Also, the lighting's a little
easy.
fucked up right now.
So no holding back.
Just a little bit.
They're alive.
It's Aloy! Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
My fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right?
Right.
The metal devil must fall.
I should stock up. Last chance.
Should stock up. Well, now I have 1,400 Ridgewood. You know, like you do. I'll put that on. Alright, let's do it. Oh, there's totally room for a lot more people to be helping out, but... Oh. Never mind. We're going this way. I've been so sad if I hurt myself there. I did? Like 6 damage, goddammit.
Arrival of entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of entity has been accounted for.
What? 4 damage? Yo, well, that doesn't stop. Alright, this is probably a bad plan. Alright, let's destroy the turret then. Take a lot of arrows. That was one. What was that? Okay.
Right there!
I don't know if it's helping. Like, it's not really doing damage. It's too open. that calling for reinforcements? Showing any of its vents? I think it is.
The corrupted strike again. Be mindful.
All of you, focus on the new machines!
Oh, fuck off. This thing's fucking me more than the fucking Deathbringer does. Jesus! Let me fucking up! I don't remember what this is. It's a Ravager, okay.
This time I've got left. I can do this.
For fuck's sake!
The metal children have fallen.
That was so fucking annoying. Fucking Ravager. Of course, now I'm out of healing because of a single corrupted Ravager.
On guard. The metal devil holds more to its side.
Take them out first!
Alright, what else is here? Ah, fuck.
Still got time.
I'm going to pull out my Rattler. What? Yeah, the range on this is really bad. I suspect I'm gonna die at some point, and this is gonna take a few tries. Especially since I can't fucking hit this thing. I don't know if I've ever seen that attack before. Like a quick scorpion tail. I'm gonna die. I desperately need like healing potions off of these things, and they're not gonna give them to me. Okay, what do I have healing wise? Absolutely nothing! Do I have any boxes? Alright, there's no healing.
Execute.
That metal monstrosity is going for you.
Take more than you to stop me.
Surprised that still hasn't broken off. Yeah, I know. I fucking knew I would get killed.
Aloy!
We're starting halfway
They have
through.
Fresh allies.
Don't let them overrun us!
What is my healing situation? Nothing. Okay. So it saved my bullshit with the Ravager. Well, that sucks. Just kill me. Like, this sucks. I would have wanted to restart from the beginning, honestly. Like, it went so badly against that goddamn Ravager. I used up 5 full health potions. Because our Ravagers just kept fucking, like, tackling me into a corner.
Look out,
like,
it's brought
5
in
times in a row.
reinforcements.
All of you, focus on the new machines!
Grab some herbs. There can't be that many that's gonna heal me up. I wish I feel like there must be a faster way to kill these things that I'm unaware of. Okay, there's probably potions in these. I would hope. Nope. I have flame bombs, don't I? I do. Is everyone just dead? They're probably all dead.
We're life takers and machine breakers all!
Execute.
Aloy, that blasted heap wants your blood.
I can't back down now.
I don't know how this thing isn't broken yet. I've fired so many arrows into this. Is anyone doing anything other than me? Oh. So another wave. Oh, thank God. Took so many arrows to take out. Is everyone else dead? I don't know where to shoot now. Okay. They have NPC immunity. See, they've had them up till now, but like, I guess they eventually got back up.
Execute.
Aloy! Beware the Deathbringer!
Okay, here it comes.
Gone eerily quiet. So close. Oh, I didn't realize there was a time limit. I just noticed there was a time limit. Am I not aiming at... Oh. It does have open shit. Nah. Imagine if I had noticed.
That's it. My way's clear.
The Deathbringer
Imagine if I had noticed it was
The
like
battle
opening
is ours.
its vents and shit. Oh man. Oh, it's a gun thing came off. I could have used that.
System threat.
Every time. Every time.
A threat.
Every time. Like, oh, there's a gun I could have used. That Ravager made me so fucking salty, you have no idea.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging Extinction Protocol.
First time I fought one uncritical without OP weapons. No, the Ravagers have fucked me up several times, specifically. Ravagers and Snapmaws fucked me up. Oh, the Deathbringer. Oh, yeah. Where's Sona? Where was Sona? Left her to die. No, that was someone else below. Sona was helping at the top with the Deathbringer. The one below was like a Luki or something from the Banuk tribe. Ooh.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so,
Jeez,
like I was
easy.
saying,
Yeah.
it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Interesting that there were flowers going around her, like the metal flowers. Makes me wonder a little more about the metal flowers. They do have poems in them. Sorry, poems. They do have poems in them. Now I'm curious if that location where Sobek's body is, I wonder if that's just a place you could have gone and like stumbled upon throughout the world somewhere. Because that would be pretty cool if it was. Very disappointing if it wasn't. The best way to do it, in my opinion, would be there'd be nothing to do there. It would just be there. It would just exist. And at most, Aloy would have like a single line about the area. Like, oh, it's weirdly peaceful here or something. For all I know, they did that. I don't know. Assume it's outside the bounds of the game. Most likely. But it would be very cool if it wasn't, if it was just there. Especially considering, like, when Aloy saw Elizabeth, like, be the martyr, and, like, she's like, I'm gonna go home. Aloy's like, wait, like, she said wait, like, she knew where that would be. She's like, I feel like I think I know where that is. Like, that's basically what she was thinking to herself. Which is how she found it. She had an idea of where to go in the first place. Maybe we did go there, and I just don't fucking remember. Like, I didn't even remember Helis. I didn't even remember him from the beginning of the game. And he was like the main human villain. He wasn't much of a villain though. Outside, like, if you ignore his backstory things in his hut, you're just gonna be like, who the fuck is this dude? He's just a generic villain. And his backstory stuff gave him some depth. Whatever, he's not the main villain. He was side villain, so it doesn't need to be like super in depth. I am curious how Hades came to be, though. Like, did it somehow inherit the glitch from the Fair Plague? Did Ted put it in there? Was it just Hades was just simply built wrong? Or was it this Hades doing what Hades was supposed to do? Was this part of the cycle it was supposed to do? And everything was working as intended? No, but then Gaia said, no, this is not intended. Unless it was. Because the whole point of Hades was to, like, scorch the earth and start again. It's the reason why Hades existed in the first place. And they made it seem like something had gone wrong with Hades. But maybe it didn't. The more I think about it, the more I think it didn't. Like, because they said when Hades, in order for Hades to take over and not have Gaia interfere, and, like, sneakily, like, take over, Gaia would have to be placed in, like a code shell to remain intact. It's hard to say if Gaia was put in that shell and remained intact, though. Like, the Gaia Prime facility was not. That's not intact. I don't know. It's hard to say. Overall, this is a very good game. Few enemies make me salty. Ravager and Snapmaw. Glinthawks are just annoying. But Ravagers and Snapmaw, like, fuck them. A little bit the one that's similar that I always mix up with Ravager. The one that doesn't have a gun on its back. That one's not as bad. There was just Sawtooth, yeah, thank you. There was something about those two specifically, the Ravager and the Snapmaw. The Snapmaw, like, it goes so far, and it has, like, this long chain of, like, huge forward attack, huge sweeping side forward attack, huge sweep side forward attack, and bam! All at once, you're just like, you can do nothing but roll. And then you try to do anything, and it just does it again. You're like, we're so far from where we started this fight. We're so far from the water, and you're a fucking alligator robot. Like, they don't leave the water very far. So that's what bothered me about them. And then Ravagers were kind of the same. I'm noticing a thing in, like, the last, like, well, I want to say 3 games I've played. I think the Surge, Vampire, and this, or enemies that can just have so much forward reach. Like, you were so far away, and they're just like, nope, and then they just, like, they fucking T-pose slide across the ground at you with their weird fucking dash attack. Or it's animated really well, like in this game, and it's just like they just go, and then they go again, and they go again, and they go again. And you're just like, how far away do I need to be just to take a shot? Like, it's that bothers me. And you were like, you can't go to the side because the side is so sweepy at the same time. At least for some of them. That is something that irks me. It just straight up irks me. But now we need to decide what to do. Let's talk beyond the rest of the evening tonight. Tomorrow is Doom. I'm going to do Doom Eternal on Tuesdays until I'm done with Doom Eternal. What I'm thinking of doing is, as much as I enjoy this game, and there's still the DLC and there's still other things to do, I am at the point where I do want to take a break from this game. So what I think I'm going to do is do Doom Eternal on Tuesdays until I'm done, and then Tuesdays will become return to this to like do the DLC. And then my other days will be my main game, which will be either Tales of Vesperia or Trails of Cold Steel 1. And I'm kind of 50-50 on which one. So if you have a preference, feel free to speak up. Because I know I'll enjoy both games. I have a long history at this point with both series, so like it's a win-win. I either play a great game or a great game. Like, so. But that's the plan moving forward. Which games, lol? Tales of Vesperia or Trails of Cold Steel? I know it's Tales or Trails, but looking about like real world alligator agility. Here's the thing: they are ambush predators. They are incredibly fast, but they don't leave the water very far. What they do is they do their initial attack, which is very fast, gonna have like some good reach, but then they generally don't chase farther than that because it's very easy for them to sneak up on something and then just like and fucking just snap you up. And if they miss the snap you up, they're like, it's more like energy efficient for them to just give up and find something else to eat. They might chase you a few feet out of the water, like maybe like another 10 feet or so, but like there's this old like I want to say wives' tale where it's like you're supposed to serpentine zigzag away from like an alligator because they can't turn from side to side very well, and that's true, but that just gets you away from their initial attack slower. So it makes no difference. You may as well just run straight away because they won't chase you very far. I think that's what bothered me because I know that about real alligators. Yeah, their initial attack is extremely fast. It's just after that, they're done. Yeah, it's in bursts. Whereas the fucking alligator robot, it does like 6 of those in a row, and then it just does it again. And you're just like, if I didn't know anything about alligators, I probably wouldn't have been bothered so much. Just the fact that they were modeled after alligators, I'm like, this is not how these things operate. I'm aware it's an alligator robot, but still, I just couldn't. Levels be in water, yeah. But yeah. So that is the plan moving forward. For the rest of tonight, I don't know. I don't know. Also, my mic is being all annoying and quiet again. It's gotta be linked to the weather. It finally cooled down and my mic's like, meh, meh. The ambient temperature dropped 10 degrees all of a sudden, meh. I do like the main theme to this. It's pretty good. I don't know what I feel like. I'm well saturated on this game. I wonder if there's like a New Game Plus thing. I don't know what you would do for that. Like, I was already like very high leveled. Like just playing through the game like gives you everything. I don't know. The hard part is I want to like start looking through libraries and be like, maybe I should play something else for an hour. But if I tab out, then the game pauses. So. That part's a little awkward. Yeah. I have a feeling I know what I want to do for an hour. But first, I'm out of water. And for some reason talking today is like parching my throat a lot, so I'll be right back. Get that moist stuff. Don't. Get that moist, don't ruin water. Get that moist stuff. Why? Why you gotta do that? So which part of the credits are we on? Water is the moistest. It is true, it is the moistest substance. It is the very essence of moist. Although, is something more slimy? Is that more moist if something is like slimy? Or is that less moist? I feel like that's more moist because it's even more like gushy? No, that's just slimy. Okay. Alright, well I can't argue with that. many hours did this take me? I remember seeing something like 33 hours yesterday, but I don't know if that was the beginning of the day or the end of the day. Or like the middle of the day. I just remember seeing that at some point. Wait, I did another 2 today. A little under 2. I remember looking at... I always look at how long to beat just out of curiosity before I like play a game. And... I think this was like 24 for the main story. And then like 40 something for like side quests. And then like 60 or 70 for completionist. That's about right. I tend to be on the slightly slower end, I think because I tend to play on harder difficulty, so I die. And there are times where I end up reading things out, so that takes longer. But, maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm inefficient. Maybe I'm inefficient. Constantly dying? Yes. Okay, I constantly die. That's why I'm thinking when I play Doom, like obviously I'm gonna be like, oh, what difficulty should I play? I don't want to play Nightmare. I think I want to play on like normal or hard. Like I just want to like blow shit up. I kind of don't want it to be difficult. I want to like relax with Doom. Make a death mode. I looked at Alter Nightmare. I'm like, I could like suffer with that for a long time, but like you can't die at all throughout the entire game. If I was a full-time streamer, I would absolutely do that as a challenge. Mostly because I would have more time to fill. I have too many games I want to play on my list to like do anything like that, but at the same time, maybe doing something like that would help me like get some internet attention. So I don't know. I don't do anything unique to attract people to continue to watch. Game challenges is usually a good way to go about doing that, but I also don't want to be miserable. So and I know that would make me miserable. Trying to do Ultra Nightmare on Doom. Is I don't know if you're on mobile or not. Is Suikoden on my like list of games to play? Because it really should be. Well, I've played the first one, but I've never played the second one. Apparently that one's like the real good one. Because apparently there's like a spiritual successor gonna come out, or it's being kickstarted. The same way that like Bloodstained was kickstarted as like Castlevania spiritual successor. You don't see it? I should add it then. I think this is my favorite song in the whole game. So I basically decided I'm not going to switch these, or skip these credits. Does that mean we're going to be here for another 40 minutes? They don't appreciate my adorableness. I mean, you have to stick around for a while, I think, to even see it. That's the hard part. You got to get people to stick around long enough. Like, I do get random views, like, every stream. They just don't hang around for more than 5 minutes, it seems like. Of course, right now, I don't blame anyone. We're just watching credits. But I will not skip. Maybe. I'll probably hit a saturate. If I start seeing Kickstarter backers, I'm like, okay, we're at the end, and then I might skip that. But I don't think there were any this is not kickstarted. But like, whenever I see that in credits, I'm like, this is okay to skip. Like, yes, they contributed. They didn't work on the game, so whatever. They're just like 1,000 mini investors. Yeah, I don't play things that attract a lot of viewers. I thought Horizon might have a little bit, but it didn't really work out that way. I mean, if I can carve out a niche as an RPG dude, I'm down for that. Or if I could even just get into one game super hard, that would be fine. But like, I don't know. I can't think of anything. Went back to Final Fantasy 14, probably pick up a couple, maybe. But like, I got so done with it. Like, I'm actually ready to go back to it, but I got so done with it for a while. Like, if I could commit to like a guild and do some raiding, then maybe. Like, find a raiding guild with a raid schedule that kind of matches what would work for me. Was I on Leviathan? No, I was on Malboro, I think. As small as my basically inactive guild was, I did like the people in it. They're pretty cool. But I don't know. There's just too many like single player RPGs I want. And like once you play them, they're done. You're done. And like some of them with my stream schedule, yeah, that would take me like 2 months to go through. And usually by the time I finish it, new ones have come out, and like then the list just shifts. It doesn't get any smaller. It just shifts. So I don't know. Can't think of anything else that I could like play super hard all the time. And like, I also don't know if I would want to be like a single game streamer. Then I just feel stuck, and it's like playing the game isn't even enjoyable anymore and all that stuff. I constantly go back and forth with a mentality of like, oh, I should like do things to actually try and build an audience, versus, oh, I just want to enjoy myself and stream while I do it. There's like two frames of mind I constantly bounce between. So, I don't know. Yeah, the ultimate goal is to enjoy what I'm doing. What would be the better, like, if I was to approach this as a business, it would be better to like focus on a thing to attract people, and then try and expand out into what I enjoy. Or even if just I just go hard on like a really popular game for like a month or two that's like vaguely similar to like things I want to play. And then eventually be like, alright, well I'm done with this for now. I'm gonna play something else, and then I get to see the numbers plummet. But I'll retain a few, I assume. It's assuming I gain numbers in the first place. I know so many people that it's like they stream for like a month or two. They're like, I got affiliate. I'm like, okay. Been here for 2.5 years. Still don't have that button. To make my friends, they've offered it, like, hey, we'll just watch you and just let us know. I'm like, feels cheaty. And like, if I do that to get people to like help me get a sub button, hey Puka Gaming, how you doing? If I do that and it's like, then they just leave, and it's like, well, okay, great, I have the button now. Then I go back to it's not like having a button gets you more people watching. Or does it? Do people pay attention to that? I don't know. These are extremely long. How are we all doing today? We're doing pretty good. Just finished Horizon Zero Dawn. I don't know why I said it that way. Horizon Zero Dawn. It was a good game. Oh, for a second I was like, I see a bit. Now we're just in Sony Japan credits. Did they even work on the game, or they just work at Sony? Some of these definitely did, because they're contractors, but... Am I going to be playing now? I'm thinking... for like an hour, I was going to play some 20XX. That's a surprisingly enjoyable little like Mega Man roguelike game. Tomorrow is Doom Eternal. And then, as I was saying earlier, Tuesdays will be Doom Eternal. And then when I finish Doom Eternal, I'll come back to this to do the DLC. Well, people who don't appreciate how adorable I am. Well, thank you. I don't know if that should be like my catch line. Stay a while. I'm kind of adorable over time. Like, that's weird. That doesn't work. All right. Okay, we've been in these credits for over 20 minutes at this point. So... I knew there'd be a post-credit scene. F, that's right, I pressed F. And now this happened. Wait, she left her spear in there? What?
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
What? You never get to see any one of those in action. Showing love, you're a chatter. I don't mind a chatter. You're welcome to chat. Data world has been restored to just before the looming shadow. Keep all loot and experience from your successful playthrough. Additionally, New Game Plus has been unlocked, granting an option to play again. With all loot and skills you have accumulated. I was just saying, like, that's the only thing New Game Plus could be, and that feels so pointless. Play the game with everything that you got within 10 hours anyway. Like, like what? I don't know. I guess it just, like, trivializes the beginning. Alright, so they said time's been rewound to right before, so I didn't really need to do... what am I looking at? I didn't really need to do the separate save. Okay. Well, that's cool. Where's the closest? There. What's in medicine? Oh, 45. I could take triple shot. Not that I'm ever using it. Alright, well, we can find out what the playtime was.
Sweat and hard work never hurt anyone.
And then I am going to switch to 20XX.
The Sun King's grown too soft. Too much
For the rest
Othron
of the night.
influence at the palace. What's he thinking, letting Dervahl live?
Do a quick save. Alright, that's like 39 and a half hours. That's like a healthy amount of time. I see no, like, New Game Plus seems entirely pointless to me. I feel like most New Game Pluses feel entirely pointless to me these days. But yeah. Horizon Zero Dawn, yeah! Alright.